fever, the first Junkanoo Carnival getting off to a good start.
Strength in numbers, the Defense Force increases its staff complement.
And find out why there was a demonstration at BTC today. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Charisma Robinson.
I'm Keisha Latterly. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Well, off the top, some breaking news. In a statement released just moments ago by the Office of the Attorney General, we hear details of the case involving Minister of Agriculture and MP for Maikal, the Honorable V. Alfred Gray. We now know his fate as it relates to charges involving the alleged tampering in a case ruled on by Mayaguana Administrator Zephaniah Newbold.
Now, in part, the statement reads, upon a careful and complete review of the file and after consultation with senior prosecutors and other senior legal officials within the Office of the Attorney General, it was determined that in the circumstances of the conflicting nature of the evidence, it is not desirable to institute criminal proceedings against any person before any court in respect of any offense against the law of the Bahamas.
Now, the statement continued, while it may be tempting to draw conclusions from allegations reported secondhand in the media, it's important at all times that evidence guides the decision-making process. This is especially important, the statement reads, to preserve fairness and the integrity of all trial proceedings.
Now, the Attorney General concluded by saying that in an attempt to reduce the opportunity for such allegations in the future and protect the integrity of the system, it has been recommended the Chief Justice that stipendiary and circuit magistrates increase their circuit work.
Junkanoo Carnival's opening saw a fusion of all things Bahamian, international acts, and the curiosity of Bahamians and tourists alike. It was the culmination of a 6-month plan in the making. Tonight we take a look at Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival Day 1. It was a night for the party animals, and there were lots of them. From Julian Believe to Visage, they kept the crowd going. Prize-winning Junkamania acts also took to the stage. Here's what the newly coined term Junkestra, a fusion of Junkanoo and traditional music, sounds like. Ambassa took top honors in that contest, and Youth, Sports and Culture Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson reveled in every minute of the Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival success.
A little bit of relief as things start to move?
Well, just like last weekend with World Relays, we knew the weather would hold up. We always say, God lives in the Bahamas, and so I think he's pleased with what we're doing. The weather held, people came out. We saw the international press from the World Relays stuck around. Many of the athletes are still here. Lots of the IAAF Council is still here. And the excitement is still here.
That was an understatement for career security specialist Douglas Hanna, who was on his...
Got here really early before the sun went down, and I was supposed to have been in my bed a long time ago, but I'm still here because I'm really having a good time.
We're ready for the road. If the road was tonight, I'd be on it,
Prime Minister Perry Christie was there for every minute of it and says it's a win for the country.
Thank you for a lot of hard work, but thank you for believing, and thank you for getting thousands of Bahamians to join you in furtherance of that belief.
Junkanoo Carnival continues tonight, and according to the plan, for many years to come. That's good news for this couple.
For every year, maybe?
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Keishla Adderley, ZNS Network News.
Well, most people, when they think about Montano, energy probably comes to mind. Well, he told media during a press conference today that he will put on his best performance tonight when he hits the mega stage at Fort Charlotte. Jimmy Swain has all the details.
Boss himself, Marshal Montano, plans to light up the mega stage at Fort Charlotte tonight. Marshal Fresh from Eleuthera said he was very impressed with what he saw and is happy to be a part of this Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival inaugural event.
And I played a very important role in making sure that I was present here for this, the inaugural Junkanoo Carnival. And I am very, very happy that everybody put all heads together to make this happen. I had the opportunity to view the stage and the sound system. I had my team in here a very long time before to make sure it was up to par, and it is beyond my expectations.
As for his performance, he said he and his team will put on the best show.
What we will put on in Trinidad to the utmost level of the best, because we believe that this is something important, and I am really tipping my hat to the Bahamas committee and everybody involved for really taking this seriously, and I hope that it will reverberate and ripple throughout the Caribbean and throughout the world.
He said this Junkanoo Carnival allows a rebranding of sorts to offer more than just a tourism product to the world.
And I think it's an exciting moment because we could now use this as a new entry point, something beyond tourism. We had tourism before, but now we have something beyond tourism. We have something called, cultural tourism. We have something where we rediscovering who we are. People will rediscover the Bahamas, not because they want to go in the Keys or because they want to go Atlantis, but they want to understand who the people are.
Now, we're all familiar with the hit tune Party Done, which Montano collaborated on with Grammy Award winner Angela Hunt, who speaks to the importance of collaborations, something leader of Ambassa Band and Colors Junkanoo Group, Chris Justilian, can attest to.
I have this also different flavor that I bring to soca, a whole different realm, a very youthful, different side of it, and Marshall was able to pick up on it, and this collaboration has just superseded anything we thought could possibly happen.
For those persons who have a difficulty with sharing their culture with others, I would say you need to rethink that position, because we've been invited as a group, Colors as well. We performed in Trinidad before, and if they were close to us, we wouldn't have had that opportunity.
It's hoped that many local artists take advantage of the opportunity collaborations bring to produce a product that can transcend borders and put them on a level of a Beyonce and Michael Jackson. Montano says his only disappointment is that he won't be here for Road Fever. Jimmy Swain, ZNS Network News.
Well, in a matter of hours, scores of Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival participants will take to the streets. Now, some of you still have some queries, it seems, about the route. Organizers say it'll travel from the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, make its way to the six-legged roundabout, up Thompson Boulevard to Nassau Street, and end at West Bay Street. Bahamas National Festival Committee Events Chair Ed Fields has this bit of advice, though, for people looking to jump in the line, but who may not be associated with any particular carnival band.
Each band is going to have their own security, okay? And what normally happens in these type of things is you're free to walk alongside, but not to infiltrate the group. So each group may be roped off, okay? But you're free to walk along with them, okay? Like I said, there won't be any barricades, but obviously you wouldn't be expected to participate with the group who's paid $200-300 for costumes. So if you're on the sidewalk or if you're on the side of the road and the group is roped up, you're free to march along with them, but you just can't jump into the middle of the group.
There are strength in numbers, and tonight the Royal Bahamas Defense Force is a stronger organization. Today, over 100 Marines were added to the force's enrollment. It's anticipated that our country's borders will be better protected. Carla Palmer reports on the graduation ceremony for the newest recruits.
On their own volition through enlistment, they have each committed to protect and preserve the sovereignty and borders of the Bahamas, a task that continues to be challenged. This affirmed by the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, as he welcomed the newest recruits.
On our seas, transnational criminal enterprises, including drug and arms trafficking, will challenge you. you will have to confront flows of illegal immigration, and you will have to challenge those who poach in our waters. Additionally, you will have to rise to the occasion when disasters strike or national emergencies occur.
Following 17 weeks, the new Marines to the Defense Force completed intense training. This group of 108 all-males is the largest entry ever for the force. Minister Nottage says this increase in human capital is another demonstration of the government's commitment to ensure that the Defense Force is fully resourced to achieve its mandate of decentralization.
We have made significant progress in the decentralization of the force, with a view to establishing a consistent nationwide presence with bases throughout our islands. Additionally, my government remains committed to an ongoing training and development of our officers and Marines so that they have the capacity to effectively utilize cutting-edge technology.
Having committed the government's effort toward progress, Minister Nottage then admonished the new recruits to work diligently to the benefit of the country.
I expect you to be disciplined men of good character, both in your private and professional lives. You are to exhibit integrity in all of your undertakings, while remaining professional in your conduct and exemplifying excellence in the effective and efficient execution of your duties.
Marine Seaman Douglas Palacios received the award for the best overall recruit. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.
A group of Bahamian men, including taxi drivers and jet ski and parasailing operators, were arraigned in the magistrate's court today on drug charges. The defendants include taxi drivers 43-year-old Gary Swaby and 50-year-old Glenroy Oliver. Also charged was 22-year-old jet ski operator Lavardo Lightburn, 54-year-old Neville Taylor, 37-year-old Robert Colley, 48-year-old Vaughn Nairn, and 59-year-old Don Turnquest. The defendants all pleaded not guilty to possession of dangerous drugs, soliciting persons for the purpose of selling dangerous drugs, and supplying dangerous drugs. Bail was denied, and the group has been remanded to prison. They're due back in court September 7th. The Accident and Emergency Department of the Princess Margaret Hospital was locked down this morning after a man in police custody escaped. According to a press statement from the Public Hospitals Authority, the man was brought to A&E after 9 o'clock this morning and was allowed to use the bathroom. The statement further explained that he came out of the bathroom and slipped past the officer without being noticed. Some 3 to 5 minutes later, the officer reportedly recognized that the prisoner had escaped and the search began. PHA authorities say the man was found outside around 11 o'clock in the morning.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the new Shell and Letty, designed for extra miles.